Well, today we're going to be painting some of the Thing miniatures. So I bought the Thing board game human miniature set, and I thought I'd try something a bit different. So I'm going to try using all, well, not all, but all the base coats, mainly speed paint. So this is paint that's designed, you put one coat on, you undercoat it in white, you put one coat on and it shades, highlights and base coats all in one. And we'll see if that's true. So, hello, how you doing? She heard me painting. She's very clever. Okay, so I'm going to do the flesh in this speed paint Crusader skin. We'll see what it goes like. A good old shake. And if it doesn't work, I'll just strip them all back. See, it just flows in and it supposedly shades and does everything. It might need a couple of coats, but we'll see how it goes. So I've coated them all, and as you can see it sort of shades. It's not dry yet, it does dry a little bit lighter, so not bad so far. So I'm going to do normals in the brown and then we'll start doing some of the clothes. Starting to block in the colours, it's coming along. Okay, so I've pretty much blocked in all the clothes. So what I'm going to do now is start painting things like eyeballs and hair, but I'm going to use normal acrylic for this because the speed painters, for the little details like that, it does tend to bleed over, so when you're doing hair it bleeds into the flesh. So I think these are absolutely amazing paints for blocking out the clothes and that on figures, but the details you really need normal acrylics for. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm just going to paint eyeballs where we can see them. And as everyone knows, I hate painting eyeballs. It's just Okay, so you can see the way these quick painters dry, so they do the shade. They don't necessarily do the highlights, but they do offer a really good base. So I'm going to carry on painting like boots, shirts, things like that. And then once all the undercoating is done, once the base colours are all on, then we can go on and do some detail, do some highlights, you know, pick some stuff out. So it should be okay. Okay, so all the base colours, hair, etc. on there. I mean, you could leave them like this, but what I'm going to do is do some dry brushing. So for example, on the metal parts, I'm going to dry brush some base colour lead belcher. And then some, so like Norris's jumper needs to be dry brushed in a much lighter sort of white colour to make it light blue, and it just should bring out the detail. Then it's painting the bases, and pretty much we're there. Okay, well, finished painting them. I've given them a coat of varnish, just matte varnish. So I thought we'd have a look at them. Let's have a look at Norris first. So quite a nice facial likeness, really good detailing on the jumper. I think he's come out pretty good. Don't know why he's wielding an axe, like a geologist's hammer. Not going to do a lot. So there's Norris. We'll come back, we'll leave McCready till last. Bennings, I really like this one. Great sculpt on it. Really nice detail. And the speed painter paints really highlight that detail well. They work good for these sort of figures. So there's Bennings, and then we've got Station Commander Gary, which has got probably one of the best likenesses. It really captures Donald Moffat's annoyed look. Oh, I forgot to paint his watch. I'll have to paint his watch. I like him. He's come out good. And we got Blair, probably one of the slightly weaker ones. They've sort of just done him really fat, carrying a scalpel. And the glasses, I know on this scale, how do you do glasses? They just don't quite work. But you can see it's meant to be. And then we got, again, one of my favourites. We got Clark, although I noticed I was going to repaint his eye and I didn't get around to it, so I'm going to do that. So again, nice pose in his plaid shirt. And we've got Knowles, and he's skating either into or out of trouble. I like Knowles. Window's quite a weak one because it's a strange pose. He's shouting at a mobile phone or walkie-talkie. Don't get it. Quite a nondescript outfit, of course, Windows wears. But there you can see the likeness. It's not a bad one. At least his glasses are as they should be. And then Mac, which is one of the best sculpted figures, but the face not quite there. They should have done him without the goggles, I think. But again, some really good detail. And I used snow paint for that. I like that snow paint, it's really good. It's this stuff. Technical Valhallan Blizzard, and you sort of clag it on and it works really well. Sadly the scale doesn't match the other Thing gaming figures I've got, because I've got Childs in that range, and there's little Mac. Okay, sombrero on top of his thing. And then also I thought we'd have a quick look at the one I did ages ago. Oh, take him out of that. So it was just a converted Airfix figure, it's quite an old one. But I put it on a stand that had a light so that it lights up the Thing. And I just put a Hobbycraft Dome over it. Look at the dust, that's how old it is. So yeah, these are really good figures. Obviously, I said there was a glaring omission, which was no Childs and no Palmer, but there's also no Fuchs or Dr. Copper, so I wonder if they're going to do a set 2. But that's only 4. I don't know what they'll have to do with the others. Perhaps Norwegians. That sort of makes sense. But I'm really impressed with the sculpts on these. They were real fun to paint. And I advise, if you're not a great painter, like I am not, the speed painting, army painter, speed painters work really well on this style of gaming figures. I mean, all of these were like a couple of hours work tops. You don't get the same effect as if you'd like done all the work yourself, but it looks good. Look at Benning. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. We have a Patreon channel now, so if you want to help the channel to continue and grow, please pop over there, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.